Okay, guys, welcome to KIN320, and I'll provide a quick overview of the lab session of this course in this video. So let me share my screen. Okay, so you can see on the syllabus that there are 12 labs during the semester, and those topics of the labs are matched with the lecture kind of well. So you'll learn the concept in the lecture, and then do some activity in the labs to apply your knowledge learned in the lecture and to analyze some data. So we'll start from like linear motions to angular motions, and then to analyze some real human movement in the final two labs. And also we'll cover most of the typical lab settings except for motion capture. So for example, in lab 2 and 3, we'll analyze two-dimensional motion in video with some computer software. And also in lab 4 and lab 11, we'll use force play data. So you'll analyze force play data, which is a typical setting in both sports, rehabilitation, and biomechanics research. And also some biomaterials related topic like stress and strain. Yeah, so you'll learn those things during the semester and apply your knowledge in the lab session. And a typical lab session will look like this. So you have several, like 1 or 2 videos talking about the introduction of the activity of this lab and the briefing of the equipment. And then I will explain the concept and equations you need to complete the assignment. And then after the mini lecture session, you'll have like 1 or 2 data collection videos. So you'll watch me demonstrating that data collection since this is an online lab. So I will collect the data myself and record myself. So you'll see like how the data collection looks like. And with those videos, you'll be able to complete your assignment. So let's take a look on Canvas. Here's lab 1. So for example, a typical lab flow, you'll want to download the lab manual and quickly skim through it. So you'll have a sense of what to expect today. And you can download my slides. That'll help you through watching the videos. So in lab 1, the first video is related to equipment briefing. So I'll show you what we're going to do today, what's the activity, and what equipment we're going to use. And then there are 2 videos talking about basic principles of friction. So that's the concepts you need and the equations you need to analyze the data today. So after those introductions, yeah, and the free body diagram is a mini lecture as well. So that'll help you understand why we're using this equipment and how we derive those equations. And I'll explain the assignment here. So I'll be specific about every lab, what I'm expecting to see in your assignment, so you won't be confused. And I'll talk about assignment in next, just in a couple minutes. So those are mini lectures, equipment briefing, talking about basic concepts, derive equation with free body diagram, and explain the assignment. Then there are 2 videos, that's data collection demonstration. And then after watching those videos, you'll get the data here. So you can download the data and start to analyze it and complete your assignment. So that's typical flow for a lab. We can take a look at lab 2 as well. That'll be pretty much the same flow. So lab 2 is here. So the same, you'll want to download the manual first and skim through it to quickly understand the lab activity today. And then the first video is related to activity briefing, and I'll explain the equation in 2 videos. And then there is data collection video. And I put the assignment explanation at the last this time, but yeah, those flow are pretty similar. And after watching those videos should be pretty short, like within 10 minutes or 5 minutes. I was trying to keep those video shorts. So after watching those, you'll be able to access the data and complete your assignment. And all the labs can be found in assignments tab here. So there are totally 12 labs. And I'll keep adding labs to, like, some are published, some are not. But finally, you'll be able to access all the labs in assignment section. So that's about a typical lab. And for assignment, the most important thing, it's one individual report every week. So you have to turn in a report every Wednesday before midnight. And we don't have group assignment in this course, in this lab. So every assignment is individual one. And yeah, they're due every Wednesday before midnight. And you got 10 points for each assignment. So that'll totally be 120 points. And that'll count for 25% if I remember right. Yeah, 25% of your total course credit. And I would expect you to turn in one document with PDF or Word. That'll make my grading easier, make my life easier. So please try your best to obey to this rule. And a typical assignment will be complete all the tables and answer all the questions. So I'll describe specifically at the end of each lab, you'll see a video specifically about the assignment. So make sure you check the slides and video before you start writing, because some are different from you see in the manual, and usually it's easier. So make sure you check the videos. That'll help you make your life easier, I believe. And unfortunately, late submission are not allowed. So yeah, that's about the assignment. And yeah, just to reiterate it again, all the labs are online and they're asynchronous. So the videos are pre-recorded, already recorded. Yeah, and remember to turn in the assignment every week, every Wednesday before midnight, except for spring break. So yeah, don't forget it. And my office hour is on Wednesday from 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. You can see the Zoom link on Canvas. And if that time doesn't work for you, you can always email me and set up a different time with me, or just asking questions with the email. I'll try to respond within one day. So that's about the typical lab flow and what to expect during the semester. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me or Mariah. Yeah, hope you're having a great semester and looking forward to see you in next video. Bye-bye.